TNC's turn to ban. TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. TNC's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Slaughter.
Radiant team pick. Luna. Radiant team pick.
Rubik. Dark Seer.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
This is one of those situations where just like, all right, Raven's Lone Druid was absolutely insane. Let's just get rid of it and not deal with it.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
like you said, now you have to deal with that Sam H Darkseer and the Tim Starter combo. It's like these are some of the picks that just makes it look like, well, the game looks like it's over for whoever TNC are up against. Like this is gonna be an easy game for TNC whenever they have these heroes.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I feel like that in itself is also a very risky. Like it's definitely doable. It's not a decision you make right away.
Silencer.
But definitely something you can consider later drafting phase. Maybe after like the 4th pick.
Radiant team pick.
Imba Spirit.
Not hard to say anymore. Easy to say it's support. Luna, Rubik, and Silencer are actually enough to deal with Starter Darkseer.
Tinker.
Silencer is one of those heroes surprisingly very, very strong as a support with just like, I would like to say Glaive and Last Word as the first 2 spells. But maybe we'll see Arcane Curse and Last Word.
Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's pretty.
TNC's turn to ban. TNC's turn to pick.
Hopefully no more than 2. I think it was a very long series of unfortunate events that caused Cuckoo to use so many salves. Such as getting rocketed twice, I think.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yep. But you have to remember, Ember is the kind of hero where you
Radiant
just
team pick.
need you need your level 6 and then to a lane and triple remnant someone. Easy comeback. Why not, but
Axe.
I would definitely still favor TNC. Sure. Well, I mean, because I think that CM and Weaver are actually more than enough to deal with an Axe. I don't think any way Axe is going to beat that lane. And that Slaughter Darkseer, very powerful combination. I think just by staying in the bottom lane together, they might not get as much as they would like, but they can definitely pin down both of the supports. And then, like, you know how that Tinker Ember matchup goes, right? You can.
10 seconds.
I think it's safe to
remaining.
mark that off as a one lane for Tinker as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Right.
Okay.
At least I would say every single lane, at least 2 of them. And then you go into the mid
at
game
least-
and it's the Darkseer, the Sam H Darkseer and Tim's Slaughter show.
Yeah. And the problem with the mid matchup in particular is that because Shay is going to have a such tough time, it might force Jules or Ninja Boogie to rotate away. And then suddenly that frees up the Slaughter and Darkseer lane to play more aggressive. So I think overall, because TNC has such a strong laning advantage just based on the hero alone, I think that's really going to force Mineski's hand. They have to play extremely well in the lane just so that they don't fall too far behind.
I also don't feel too confident with the kind of setup you have with the silencer on Mineski's side.
Okay.
I think more often than not, it's going to be used as a counter initiation tool rather than a initiation tool.
Okay.
Classic toilet break right as game starts.
Not for during the 5-minute break time that we had. Not even during the draft.
You gotta be there for the draft.
Not during the first pause that, Silencer did. Second pause.
Oh, hurry, please. Finn isn't happy. Actually, I think to be fair, I don't think Axe is the only one who can start fight off. I think Ember Spirit is actually more than enough to get things going. Clearing chains.
Yo.
And then
That was
you
a
global.
super fast toilet break. Sorry, I know you're talking about strat. My more important question is, do you think he washed his hands?
I think all he did was
So he went to the
Realistically
toilet to
speaking-
wash his hand. Yeah.
they're just washing their hands or something.
30
Maybe they were
seconds to
eating
battle.
during the draft or something like that, and then one of them just needed to wash their hands.
Who knows?
That was way too fast. Any kind of business in the bathroom.
All right. Well, we'll let the viewers decide whether hands are washed or not. Now we have Mineski hovering over the runes here. Looks like they're conceding the bottom rune. They better get one in return, or looks like TNC might start with 3 runes. Looks like that's going to be the case.
The battle begins.
Mineski,
It's alright. Just 100 gold.
just 100 gold. 200 is the gap, right? One team gets it from the other.
Well, see how this tri lane worked out. Oh, this is a really early rotation from James and Reor.
Yeah, I don't think Jay is going to expect this. And keep in mind, he already has a disadvantaged matchup. Are they going to snipe the courier? Yours coming back in. I don't think he expects this at all. Tim's is going to rotate in, and suddenly Jay needs to run up. No, he does not see the high ground. Because of the block on the side of Cuckoo is much better. And now, body block here from Tim's. He's going to eat a little bit of
There's
tower
one
shot.
laser.
Yep, that's first blood.
Save it for the KS. Now your Tinker, what is already like arguably a super easy lane for the Tinker, it's that much easier, giving him first
Meanwhile,
blood.
Sam H might be in a little bit of trouble here. He gets lifted back here. The right clicks are fast and furious. He's going to shred up TP out. No beams to cancel it. And Sam H going to make it home.
What a player.
What a calculation, man.
Seems to be more getting more and more popular, picking up the early TP in case something like this happens.
Sure. I mean, it does delay use to like boots or whatever, but I don't think for a Darkseer that matters too much.
Alright. So far, TNC off to a really good start. I think Weaver actually alone is more than enough to deal with an axe, and TM is just free to jungle up. The levels going and get...
Maybe without the CM here, like RR could play a little bit more aggressive. He gets to walk up and aggro the creeps. Sure, he's gonna take a lot of damage in doing so, but he also farms very quickly. And I think getting to like level 3 or 5 is very critical for him to do better in this lane.
I think more importantly is just you kind of want to get that region item so that the lane is... Oh, getting this
look at that call
big.
though. Yo, the spin, one more. Could have
He
actually
got
had
that
some
one
magic.
spin.
Yeah, could have had
Careful here
magic.
now.
Raven. You see R is actually doing like okay, but here comes the Crystal Maiden. No Nova, so... Yo, Crystal Maiden, so slow. It's gonna frostbite the creep and it's gonna get denied. Oh my god, Reor. Today we have only seen CM getting wrecked. Alright,
That
how
was
are we
very
doing on...
surprising. See Raven get out of position like...
I just don't think he expected the call to happen, but it did. Swarm's gonna fly out here, Nova. They're in the tree here, and he could probably call.
I think this
but...
is an easy kill.
Okay, he needs to get some spin, but the frostbite, those spins, man. No luck. Ooh, mid lane,
I'm
Jay
actually...
able to dodge a rocket with his sleight of fist.
I was actually really surprised that Reor just kept right even after the call.
Yeah,
Imagine if he did get 2 spins off. How would you feel?
I mean, Reor says, dude, bad luck for you. Not my problem. Trying to get the kill for the team, man.
Raven TPs to the shrine. Oh, this is some sick carry efficient.
Yo, dude, he's back instantly. It's okay. Sakuchi. Is it Shukuchi or is it the SH in there?
Oh, mid lane.
Okay, the slide, trying to give him a little bit of assistance, but it's not going to be enough. Nice toss back for a stun, but let's see if they're going to get any kills on the way out. They're pinging out Ninja Boogie. They want him dead. Meanwhile, Jules going for the kill. Nice verifier. He's going to be fine. Tim's getting off a 2-man stun. Jules is going to be dead. Ninja Boogie is going to be fine, I think.
Oh, lasers up in 3.
One.
Might go down here.
Okay, now the TP back in here from Jay, but no mana, no cooldown, sorry, for his slight. So the rotation from TNC once again picks up. Oh, wait, Jay. He does have flight now.
Okay, the end of it.
Oh, also Raven finds a slow kill up top. Well, you said the lanes are gonna go well, but I don't think we both expected to go this well.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Double damage.
5 kills in, or 5 kills in 4 minutes. Really, really good for them. And I think this bottom lane, Sam H is just doing whatever he wants. Seems like for the most part,
Luna's...
TNC are actually able to do whatever they want.
Luna's being bullied out by Darkseer. Like, when does that actually happen?
Seems like now is the answer.
Raven has a clarity going, interestingly. Interesting him to see him even buy clarity because there's a CM on the field, but it's fine.
Denied.
You know how Mineski need to do to make a comeback? They need to 2-man gank Axe. Axe gets a call and just gets a double kill on the way back. Like, I feel like they need something like that to make a comeback.
Oh, bottom lane. Tim's is running in very aggressively. Ninja Boogie has to be careful here. He might be going down.
Oh, Jay's coming in though. He doesn't have the triple remnant yet. Nice chain here. That's gonna be 1 kill. Darkseer really going in for Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie will die, but yeah, the TP out by Savage. What a stylish kill. Just runs under you with Surge and straight up TP. Where are you at, bro?
And this is why we praised his Darkseer so much.
Yeah.
That was honestly such a kill.
Oh, we got a Helm of Dominator coming out here from Miracle. And now the attention's up on the top lane for RR. RR did have a Vanguard queued up earlier, but now he's gonna go back for the Tranquil Boots.
he's not having a very great time to justify that purchase so early. I think even if he picks up the Ring of Health, his health pool is not going to be very good.
Oh, R in a
Diving
lot
him
of
again
trouble.
up top.
Berserker's Call's gonna get 2. Tim's is gonna get an easy crush, and this should be some easy right click. So now Raven's on a killing spree.
Top tower is under attack.
He is going to go for Lynx first. Bottom lane. Oh, no,
Alright.
Sam H.
Nice stun here by Miracle with a Centaur, and I do believe the Surge
Tower is under
is all ran out. They need vision for Beam here. And oh, the Savage Shook, he's fine. And now there's a creep chasing on Ninja Boogie. The surge on the creep. In fact, the creeps are being blocked though. Now Cuckoo's gonna come in as well. Sleight of Fist doing a little bit of work here. Cuckoo might be in a
triple
lot of
remnant.
trouble.
I think Cuckoo is definitely dead. There's triple remnant.
Okay, there is a remnant coming in.
Oh my goodness! Why are there such a clump of random stuff here? Look at the.
Yeah, because they was chasing the Rubik down the river. Oh, Reorg. Frostbite! Gonna cancel that TP against Ninja Boogie. They should be fine.
Rear actually would have killed him if he. Oh, Tim's rotating
Wait.
in. Is he gonna get this? Oh, he has enough mana to live.
Second Frostbite.
Oh.
Yo!
There's no shrine.
Just right click him.
He's gonna die.
Wait, he's silenced, he's fine! And now it turns around the other way, Tim's needs to run. Alright, Jill's chasing for it. Meanwhile, on the back line,
Sam H.
Yep, Sam H
First
is gonna
to
go
death.
down. Yeah. This creep, man. It's a tier banisher.
And no eclipse needed.
Yeah. No, come to think of it, I have not seen Miracle play Luna all that often.
One of the heroes he's been playing for a very long time. It's like one of the carry heroes he enjoys playing. I have to assume.
Okay. Generally, like, I think he plays more of like the more high action hero, right? Like, I think this is more like the farm oriented stuff.
Oh, you think so? I think he's actually more suited for the farming heroes.
Farm stuff. I know he had the whole Naga phase, but like lately he hasn't been playing too much of that.
Oh, there's a very good reason for that. He never gets to. It's always banned out.
That's true. First phase man this game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, I was gonna say like his strengths as a carry player is to play those illusion heavy heroes. So there's like TB is one of his stronger carry heroes, and then Dead Naga and Luna to some extent is also kind of like a illusion hero, I guess.
Well, everybody could be illusion hero nowadays when you buy that HOD.
When you
if
buy
you want to micro, you can micro. Oh, we have Tinker BOT online. We're not even 10 minutes in, guys. He is farming extremely well.
Who has the Boots of Travel up already? And Raven is just free farming. Totally uncontested. No one can even stop him.
Yeah. We do see this casual Perseverance into the Dragonlance again. Seems like most players really prefer the Perseverance for the... I think the mana regen in particular. Now here comes another gank party being led by Rior and Tims.
They get scanned out though.
Yeah. Well, Ari's gonna actually run in.
Both teams have an observer ward. They're trying to break it. They're gonna
Okay,
run into
Tibbs.
Jules.
Oh, but there's a TP coming back in. The question is, can they kill Jules fast enough? Rior? They don't want Rior? Okay, they do want Rior. Rior's gonna be the first one to go down with the rocket. Jules taking a ton of damage. Crystal Man and trying to get the right click in, and he is gonna get it. Here comes Raven though. Can they actually stun him? No, the rocket's gonna come through from the backline. Raven, like you said, doing whatever he wants, whenever he wants. There's a hasteman being picked up by RR. Zur's call? Ooh, that's gonna be late. Meanwhile, Tower has gone down to Cuckoo. Ooh, oh, Cuckoo.
He cancels.
Yo, he's gonna get called here.
But is there gonna be enough?
Okay, it should be. Triple remnant into a dunk. Okay, now a retreat. Get themselves out of there. The movement speed buff is going to be ended very soon. Tim should be able to catch back up. Okay, the chain's going to be there. He needs to slight dodge attack. He does. No, it still follows. Jules is going to get chased down by Raven, I believe. Oh my god,
God
look at
damn
these
it.
hits.
But he can't actually.
Surge. Gonna get purged. But no Eclipse. I do believe Miracle's used one and maybe somebody just TP'd away. Not sure. I thought the Sleight of Fist will dodge you, but I guess it does not disjoint physical attacks.
It doesn't. I don't think it actually disjoints. Oh, actually, it does. It does, but it would have to travel.
You. Yeah.
Really difficult to try to dodge that. It's really easy if there's like a ton of targets for you to hit, but he only Sleight of Fisted like something like that.
Just Weaver, I think. Yeah. Well, at the very least, Ninja Boogie has Sakuchi stolen, so we'll have a easier time. But I think the ultimate thing that they're waiting for is RR Blink, which she is very close.
Really very surprised to see him have this much.
He did get like 1 or 2 dunk kills, so that helps.
See the overall net worth. TNC 3K ahead. Not too surprised. Thought it would be a little bit more, but they did give up a couple of kills here and there.
Honestly, it's not so bad for Mineski considering their start. It was 0-5 at one point, right?
Yeah.
There we go, Tinker. Oh, they call missing, but they will lift him up regardless, and this should be a quick kill on Tinker. They dunk and they retreat. The rest of the team, though, looks like they do not choose to go for a backstab play. Instead, they're going to go for J. The question is, does Slaughter have Blink? He doesn't. Oh, nice global. Okay, being used defensively. And now, are they still diving for this kill?
It's a vision. Gets up that Amplify. Alright, Corrosive Haze.
Raven coming right back in. He has Sakuchi, so he's not too afraid about this.
No Ring of Aquila. Miracles.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
None of that sweet armor boost you would like to have in the early game.
Yeah, pretty nice stuff against the Slaughter as well as the Weaver.
Kind of surprised. Ninja Boogie, did he catch out Tibbs?
Yeah, there's a lift.
Easy kill.
Chain is gonna be there. Beam's gonna be there. That's gonna be 1 kill, but it's not over just yet. Nice back wall combo. Luna illusions. Well, actually, the Luna beam's hitting nothing but illusions.
Oh, this
Raven's
wall
gonna
is
pick up
just
the kill.
owning them.
Yep, Ninja Boogie steals the Crystal Maiden ultimate, but I'm not sure whether he wants to be there because he doesn't have he doesn't have mana for that ultimate, and now he's gonna go down after have lost Sakuchi. He just lose 3. That clips. I don't think it hit a single hero. Raven coming from the bot line. Oh, this is kind of hard. Okay, it's not mana. RR. Wow, he really wants you. Is he gonna get jewels? Oh, the evade, the 1-hit evade. Easy. And the rocket lost vision because the butt died.
That Darkseer wall just owned them completely. Like you said, I don't think that Eclipse hit anyone. It was just illusions, and the worst part about it was it just killing off the illusions, and they kept getting slowed by the wall, making a new one.
I didn't even think about that aspect of it. Yeah.
Because the wall was positioned horizontally, and he was running to the left, so he was pretty much running through the wall as following as a line.
Shay working hard for the kill, but the BOT movement speed will take Cuckoo out. I mean, he triple remnant in, and then he got blinded, and then his flame guard ran out because of the rocket. And then Ember realized, oh, I actually don't have anything left. I don't think he veiled though, did he?
I'm not sure. I didn't actually catch a glimpse of it.
His veil was on cooldown towards the end of the fight, so I assume he didn't veil. Kind of a mistake.
Almost has that blink dagger. It's gonna make it that much more difficult for them to catch out this Tinker. Very reliant on this Ember to do all the Tinker slaying.
Right. Which she can, even with the blink.
But I think, like, overall, how this game's been going, I think TNC are perfectly happy with slowing down the game.
Sure.
I think their late game is just gonna be too much for Mineski to deal with.
Our smoke breaks, Jill smoke breaks here, and now they need to go back for some D ward. So often in this stage of game, you do see a Luna leading the team and gripping him and pushing, but I just don't think that's on the table, especially now that Cuckoo gets to do what he's doing right now.
What surge?
The classic Tinker gameplay, having to deal with this spam, makes it really difficult to take any kind of objective. Still,
Alright,
because
we're
of
gonna
this,
see a big wrap around TNC. You're gonna have Crystal Maiden leading the charge. They have a double damage on Raven. And Miracle's gonna farm discount. Oh, this is gonna be so terrible. Can they actually get our blinks away? Global silence to cover the retreat. And kind of like what you predicted during the drafting phase, this is really a defensive silencer. More than anything else.
this is like pretty scary for Mineski. They don't have global for 2 minutes.
Dire's middle tower
Gives the TNC a lot of space to do whatever they want.
Yep.
Because I don't think Mineski, or sorry, I don't think Mineski are going to be able to take team fights without that global.
I mean, ideally you start the fight off with the Berserker's Call and then you global, right? But have we even seen the call like on heroes?
I think
After the
he
blink?
did get 1 kill. I think he got like a kill with it. Got it. But it doesn't have to be only a call. It could also be like an Ember Spear chasing someone down. We haven't really seen that either.
is under attack.
Yeah, just TNC just moving on the map a lot better. They're just pretty much dodging everything that Mineski's throwing at them. Ninja Boogie's gonna pour it out. Okay, crush a little bit off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now mid lane, speaking of him not hitting calls, can he hit one here? No, just too fast.
So again, TNC just playing a lot more efficiently, farming every single lane and keeping these lanes pushed as far as possible so that there's no objective for Mineski to take.
Yep. Oh, we have a Blade Mail go coming out from Ember. This used to be the norm, but I think people have figured out that just getting a blink is just better. But I guess a Tinker, it's not so bad.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I think there's also
is
the fact
under
that
attack.
he's against a Slardar and a Weaver. I guess he really wants a little bit more armor, and I think people still end up picking up Blade Mail, but it's you usually see it paired up with more of the talents like reduction wise and cooldown reduction and 3 and
Right.
pick it up.
Well, Miracle is getting pretty decently big now. Not too far off here from the Manta style. I think if they want to play this as a farm game, Mineski can actually go pretty late. Provided that they have, they don't lose their outer towers, they don't get picked off randomly.
Radiant's middle tower.
Can Ara
is
find
under
him?
attack. Radiant's
He now
middle
gets his
tower
blink
is under
cancelled.
Close. See, continuing the pressure of these towers. Only 2 more remaining.
Berserker's Call is gonna find him. Global is gonna get used as well. They're gonna try to burst him down. Remnant, triple Remnant in, and it's gonna be enough barely. Here comes the 2-man stun and the wall. Crystal Maiden dropping that ultimate. So much damage just from Rior. Somebody cancel that CMO for the love of God. Miracle's gonna get chased down. Sam H just going hard for the kill here. Miracle trying to juke with that rocket coming back in. They lose 1. They
Oh,
lose
another
2,
huge
they lose
crush.
3. And my God, Tim's making it happen. Ninja Boogie will survive. I think. No, they find him too, and that is a full team wipe. TNC will pour it out on Cuckoo. Sam H getting hit by the tower a little bit, but it is going to be fine as well. They did get Raven, but they committed so hard, and the wall combo with Rior's freezing field. And of course,
That was
Tim's.
just a beautiful vacuum crush into big freezing field. Excellent coordination from TNC, and this is why people banned that Darkseer and Earth Spirit from when they play against TNC. It's like, see why this is their strength.
Yep. And very similar to what happened last game, as soon as TNC picks up the blink on the Slaughter, just win fights, every single fight. Well, we'll see if that's going to be a continued trend here. TNC now working towards Roche.
Gonna get even harder now that Sam H picked up his Blink Dagger as well. These combos are gonna be happening more frequently.
Yep. Well, they're going to try to fight this, and Jules is going to get rocketed to death. Oh, Jules just runs forward into a straight-up death. Maybe the 2 rocket flying in his face should have given him that info that they could see him.
Right? Raven has that Aegis of the Immortal now. Cuckoo is only about 2.3k from that Scepter, and I think once you finish the Scepter, it's like really hard to defend against that push. It's like you normally you say the Tinker normally is played as a very defensive hero, but he's actually used really often for these high ground pushes, just push the other team back.
Yeah, there's almost just no coming back. If the Tinker gets to lay multiple marches on your high ground and you can't like catch him, because you just can't fight under that march. Just too much DPS.
Radiant's top tower is under
It's like Mineski are gathering to defend this.
I think the best shot
offensively.
Yeah.
It is.
I think the best shot is to do some kind of wraparound play because they just can't run in from the front.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, interesting. He actually doesn't go for that Scepter. He goes for Dagon first.
Okay. Well, I mean, the way that we're kind of saying is that his March is really his big toolkit for pushing. So if he wants to go snipe people, the Dagon is going to be increasing his damage output by quite a bit.
Has finished Luna. I don't think this is enough.
I like how little respect he's giving to Jules. Like, normally you see a silencer to this side, you get something to actually get rid of that silence, right? But like, nah, I'm okay. Alright,
they saw that Ember Sphere.
Yeah, they're gonna amp him up. Well, Ara got the call, but Jay says I'm out. And all of a sudden, Actions got left for dead. Super unfortunate for him. That's some friendship trust thing that's not working out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And while that happened, look at Raven. He's just doesn't even care if everyone's here.
Yeah. He's got Aegis.
Arms in front of all of them. What are you gonna do about it?
He's got Deso right about now. Okay,
Right.
well, Miracle is gonna have his Manta. Yeah, I don't know what Mineski could do at this point. They are so far behind.
I think their high ground is not too bad. They just keep farming like this, try not to die. Just hope that they can take a very good high ground fight with the silencer ult. And maybe like all either Weaver or Darkseer. And drop global, kill off one of them, and then go back and heal, and hopefully that should be more than enough to fend off TNC from pushing.
Well, I mean, the problem is we saw that last time, right? We saw them to go hard on Raven, which I don't think is possible right now because he has Aegis.
Yeah.
And even
like they
even though you kill
him.
one, yeah, the rest of the team just wrecks you with their combo. I almost have to say, like, Darkseer is probably the one you want to kill. But then Sam H is always like in the trees and hiding away.
Yeah, unfortunately for them too, like Darkseer has the Blink Dagger now too, so it's not exactly easy to get him out.
Yeah.
Ever. He just sits back, waits. No way you can catch him out. Weaver's just gonna hit in the front while everyone sits behind him.
The global is not something you can guarantee because he's got Greaves as well. Alright, Raven with Deso and a double damage. There we go, the March is being laid out. And that's gonna make this event so much harder.
Radiant structures are fortified.
How much damage that does.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look at Cuckoo. Alright, Blink Crush not gonna hit this time. Ninja Brigade looking for a lift in return. Raven slowly chipping away this tower. It's taking a lot of damage. Greaves will come out. Still has Aegis, although I think it might be running out relatively soon. Gonna time lapse
now.
This is a pretty long cooldown ultimate.
That is a lot of damage that they just dealt to this tier 3 though. It's almost down.
Yeah. Miracle still split pushing a little bit, working towards his BKB.
He's farming really fast.
Yeah.
This one he just only did his Manta. Almost at the BKB
I mean,
already.
despite the fact despite the fact that the team is losing by so much, he's being able to keep up with the lead farmers on the side of TNC. So that alone is impressive. But I don't think that is enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. Ember has to be on par as well, because otherwise it's just not going to be enough.
Ember's gotten a Yules. What? Catch a tinker?
Not exactly. You can definitely use it for that, but I think I mentioned it yesterday. It's overall a very solid item, solid defensive and offensive item for the Ember Spirit, because you do need the mana. And there's quite a bit that he needs to get rid of. Corrosive Haze being one of them, also Frostbite, also another one of them. Able to remove those, just save himself. Really worth it, and it's a really cheap item as well. They need to buy these cost-efficient items that are affordable now, because they have to defend.
So you're saying if an Ember Spirit that's perhaps doing a little bit better would probably just go for bigger items, but in the current scenario, it's a decent choice.
Ideally, if you want a defensive item, it'd be more damage overall, just to pick up something like Manta, or buying Octarine would be nice too. Not even close to the...
By the way, I'm not sure whether you know, but there is a Crystal Maiden Blink, and I think they're looking to set up a combo. Blink, stun, okay, the call is going to be there. Where's the back, but the global is going to be on top though. Now TNC needs to retreat, RR taking a ton of damage, and that no wall coming out, and it looks like they are going to lose that team fight. That laser though, doing a ton of work. Meanwhile, Raven in the backline kills off Miracle, so does kills off Ninja Boogie. I say they need to back off, but suddenly it's going to be Mineski. Okay, nice dodge here by Jay, running away, and TNC still has a favorable 3-for-2 trade. The bot lane is, well, the towers might as well be dead there. And TNC is gonna strike there. Man, that laser bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, Jules gonna get caught out here by the Slaughter. He's gonna go invis, but look at this damage.
Oh, the high ground last.
Yo, the buzz is gonna be enough. The last right clicks. Oh, the Rocket's gonna do it, and now Raven is gonna go down to Blaymails.
Radiant's bottom tower
Is that what happened?
He just... I think so. Did he just kill himself with the bugs?
Yeah, I think so. And then the Rocket killed the Tinker. Alright.
This is why you buy the Blade Mail, I guess.
Yeah. Ace defended, I suppose.
That was definitely a big ended, because Tower only had 50 life left.
Yep.
Fortune.
That was like... First it looked so good for TNC, and then the global came out at the perfect time. There was no follow-up for the vacuum cut. Sims opened that up with the stun. Oh, Rearg ends up going down to RR. Kill.
Yeah. We were caught a little bit sleeping behind the wheels, farming a creep wave. And all of a sudden, Mineski gets a couple kills in a row. Maybe they could push out the lanes and maybe get a tower or two. Don't call it a comeback, but Mineski definitely showing some signs of life right now.
Well, they end up finding Tim's.
Tim's
Tim's is very dead here.
Is he dunk? Yeah, okay. Rolling. Tinker is pressuring the bottom lane, so somebody has to come back to defend, but that ain't gonna be Miracle. Miracle is gonna be sieging.
No, don't call it a comeback, but this is start of it.
is under attack.
What's up? I mean, they're definitely gonna be able to fight their way back into this.
Miracle has BKB, like that's kind of a big item, and then he's working towards Butterfly.
Is under attack.
Prior showing himself up top. Ninja Boogie does not have Sakuchi at the moment, but does have a blink, so can play that initiator role. Well, not if he just dies here.
Tower is under attack.
Raven is gonna go for the Manta neck.
Yeah, for the global.
Yeah, it's like you said, you know, they were not caring too much about it. Oh, triple remnant. Yeah, goes down again, but
not triple.
Oh,
just enough to get out. But Tim's comes in from the back line. That's gonna be 2 kills. They gotta see him, I guess. But
more importantly, Roshan is up. I'm gonna go check it, and it'll be another Aegis for TNC. Just keep pinging it out to see if they come and defend. I think they want to defend this.
Weaver checking out high ground. He's seen right now, and Tim's again looking for the crush. mean, Jay's still dead for 40, so...
Keep picking it out, but I don't think there's really any way they can fight this.
Yeah. I mean, they do have global, but...
Too late anyways. Gets another Aegis, and he has the Manta. I think they're ready to go siege. Jules does have that global, so at least they have the global for this team fight. But I think without global, how do you kill Raven twice?
I think you have to ignore Raven. You just have to go for the other people.
Ignoring Raven sounds impossible.
Or I guess, you know, just have him kill himself via blade mail. Worked once, right?
And here we go.
Ooh. Both teams just dancing back and forth here, trying to get the first jump.
Damn, Tim's bought a Midas. I actually didn't even notice, and he's almost got his BKB already. This is a really farm support starter.
Yeah. We're starting to see, like, Jules' silencer is going to have next to no impact, because we keep talking about the importance of global, but once these Mantas and BKBs and Greaves are out, silencer is just like glorified creep, you know?
Yeah, pretty much all of the most important heroes are gonna have a way to deal with this global.
Yep. I'm still surprised that Tinker doesn't have a Yules or something, but not like it's really harmed him. He's mostly just staying in the back. And...
I actually saw Tinker build Guardian Greaves against Ember Spirit.
Silencer? Oh, against
It's not even Silencer, just Ember Spirit, because of potential Searing Chains locking you down forever.
Oh, and you can refresh it forever. Okay.
Yeah, I just kept purging off the Searing Chains. For this game, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it is an idea. Or next time.
Do you think that's better or worse than, like, Echo Shield?
Go, they got the pipe as well. Walks
Alright.
up.
Yeah, yeah, he does. So has Aegis. Oh, Berserker's Call is gonna find him. Global Silence gonna be on top here. They're doing a lot of damage to Raven, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. In fact, it's gonna be RR jumping backwards, and he time lapses, so he's back to full. That's all they've got. Raven still somewhat locked down here. Okay, steals the Peachy. Raven down to about half HP. He's silenced, but he's just turning around right clicking. Are they gonna try to burn him down? They are. Blink Dunk, that's gonna be the kill. And now Jake jumps back in. He needs to jump back out. The Rax is in a lot of trouble. Mineski pops the BKB, but Miracle getting straight up bash. He pops the Shrine, pops his ultimate, pops the Manta, going to work, but just gets right clicked down by Raven. How do you kill him twice is the question, and I don't know if Mineski has the answer to that question. Tim's blinks back in, but Crystal Maiden blinks in as well. Crystal Maiden does have the ultimate, will let it rip, and that's a lot of damage output. Ninja Bugyo also will channel the Crystal
double
Maiden
kill.
ultimate, but it's
Ember
not
goes
gonna
down
be
as well.
Yeah,
GG.
Cuckoo's dominating. That's gonna be GG. Easy 2-0 sweep by TNC.
TNC just too strong. Don't ban out the Darks here. Get Lone Druid. You don't ban out the Darkseer, you get Darkseer.
You
Life
always
is hard.
You always get slaughtered, apparently.